Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Community Fitness Program sponsored by U Chicago Medicine's Urban Health Initiative in partnership with Body Parts Fitness. Thank you for joining us this morning as Mr. Jason Easterly will be leading us through today's exercise.
Good morning, and good morning. Let me get a little message over here. Okay, that's better. That's better. Hope everybody's doing well. I got my weight check. I have to go back on it a little bit. Hope everybody's doing well. It's going to start to warm up here, believe it or not. I honestly cannot complain too much about Chicago because anybody who's lived here for a few years knows that Chicago could be a whole lot worse from a weather perspective. So I think we've actually escaped a relatively harsh winter. So please start to enjoy the outdoors as we're starting to continue to move forward with good morning, good morning. And yes, have a good weekend to you, Dr. Bradley. Please, if you get a chance, take advantage. I think it's going to be in the 60s this weekend. That being said, what are we going to work on today? Our usual suspects. So you'll make sure you get your weights light to medium. I have to go get mine after our warm up. Let's stay up. Let's stay up today. We're going to stay up today and do our core activities on standing up. So don't worry about your mat. I think that's pretty much it. Our usual routine. We'll start off with legs today. We'll start off with the legs. We'll start legs, then come back to the arms. So it'll be legs, boxing, core, and then we'll go back and get our arms in on the second round. We'll get our double rounds of boxing in. We'll come back to that core, and then we'll see what we have time left for. All right. Let's get the party started by first and foremost making myself on Do Not Disturb so nobody will disturb this incredible workout that we're going to have. What you do? Just walk it out. Get yourself in preparation for the great walk you're going to commit yourself to this weekend outside. As you're doing that walk, standing up nice and tall, shoulders back, moving the arms back and forth, exploding off of those toes. We're going to hang out here for 15 seconds. We're going to stay in that cardio mode, okay? So when we switch from this, our next activity will be grabbing that virtual jump rope and get a little jump rope here. All right, take a break. Grab that jump rope and let's just jump it out. I won't say I'm keeping it lazy, because anytime you're getting up and working out, you don't want to call yourself lazy. But I'm not jumping that high yet. It's warming the body up. Alternating left foot, right foot. With your jump rope, you're always welcome to modify as need be. If you want to go both feet, or if you want to kind of take it nice and slow and jump that way, that's fine too. The purpose of this part of the workout is to try to elevate that heart rate, elevate the body temperature. We got about 10 seconds left. Then we're going to switch into one of my personal favorites, simply because I saw her name on the Zoom, the Dr. Bradleys. What are the Dr. Bradleys? You guys know how to work. We got jumping jacks. We got two different flavors, right? Your traditional jumping jack or the Dr. Bradleys. All right. I'm going to hang out over here in honor of our CEO and knock out the jumping jacks Dr. Bradley style. I got here for 15 seconds. And then we're going to start to activate those legs and get them ready for the leg portion. Okay, we start off the legs, so let's get ourselves ready. Feet sliding right on the shoulders, slight bend in those knees, back nice and straight. And let's start off by getting just some basic stretch, basic squats. I don't really care about your pace. I just care that you're getting low and put some effort towards it. We got 15 seconds. Try to get a little bit lower on each and every one of those squats. One more. Nice job. Got them nice and tall. We're gonna get those toy soldiers or tabletops, however you want to put it. Hands should be at the waist level. We're not up here. We're not down here. We're right here. And we try to bring that knee onto the hand. Get about another 15 seconds here. You do a few of these. You should start to feel like that knee is coming up a little bit high. Nice job, nice job. Let's finish up with a little shadow box. I'm not going to tell you where to punch. I want to just to kind of imagine that you're getting in the ring, which technically speaking, you kind of are. And you just warming up, sizing the opponent up. Look at that person in that camera. Let them know it's about to be a battle. Who's going to be victorious? Who's going to be victorious? The good answer is you. The you is the answer. Nice job. Nice job. Awesome. Okay. So, like I said, we got those legs. We're going to start off with the legs today. All right, and because I don't have any weights, lucky enough for you, we're going to go ahead and work with our body for the legs right now. So I go back and get the weights for the arm activities. With the legs, the first thing I want us to focus on is, like we did before, those squats, body weight squats. So your feet are going to be slightly wider than the shoulders, just slightly than the knees. Backs will be nice and straight. We're going to go down, back up again. Down and back up again. Then what we're going to do is just to tax our legs a little bit. After that next 30 seconds, we're going to get down and we're just going to pulse it out. It's going to be the meat and potatoes of the workout. We're going to hang out there for 30 seconds. And then for the last 30 seconds, we're going to pop back up and we're going to modify toy soldiers, right? What I want us to really focus on these is opposite leg, opposite hand, opposite leg, opposite arm, right? So when I bring this up, when I bring that right leg, left arm, left leg, right arm. And we're gonna exaggerate the motion, okay? So if you got balance issues, just keep marching it out. But for those that don't have necessarily the balance issues, I want you to take that time, come up. Come up. What are we doing? We're isolating the muscle so that on each one, we're forcing the glutes, hamstrings, and everything else to kind of focus on doing more work than it would not normally do because one leg would be up in the air. So here's what I'd like to see. If again, you feel like you got balance issues, feel free to grab something to hold on to, or if you want to kind of come back here, that's fine too. One more time. We got those squats for 30. Then we got that pulse for 30. Then opposite leg, opposite arm, holding for a second on each one. We'll do each one of those 2 times. I'm done talking. Let's get it going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. In 10 seconds, you might be questioning our friendship. We're gonna pulse it out. We're gonna stay down, starting right now. Try to hold. 15 seconds. Opposite leg, opposite arm. It's gonna feel great. Pop out of this. You only got 5 seconds. Come on, stay with me, stay with me, stay with me. Stop. Come up. Come up. Remember, as always, if you need that break, feel free to take it. If you want the break, you know how I feel about that. It means you really didn't need that break. 10 seconds. Really focusing in on that stabilization on that right leg and that left leg respectively. Awesome. Let's go back to those squats. Again, if you need the break, always feel free to take it. "15 seconds to go to that squat pulse. Yes, you can do it. One more. Here we go. Let's get low. Let's stay low. We're halfway done. We're halfway done. Oh, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pop it up. Mark it out. We're not going for a long hold. We're just going for a quick hold and release. Working on that stabilization. Working on the strength. A little bit of cardio in this. The camera's not frozen. I just feel like holding for a little bit longer. Great job, great job. Legs should be talking to us right now. Legs should be saying some very choice words. That's fine. We're gonna see a little bit of leg activity later on in the workout. So I won't tell you what's coming, but just know we're not done with our legs yet. Okay? In the meantime, let's get that box on. Left foot forward, right foot back. Shifting that weight back and forth from that right leg to that left leg. Okay. I want to kind of speak a little bit of core stuff here because we're going to be doing a lot of core standing up core. So I want to kind of allude to the standing core stuff we'll be doing in our next round. All right. Slip lead over that left leg. Slip lead, slip lead. Slip lead, slip lead. That's all we got for the first 30 seconds. Slip to the left, slip to the right. Slip to the left, slip to the right. All right. Then for the next 30 seconds, we're gonna go and shift into that power stance, that horse stance. I'm gonna pop down, pop back up, jab cross. Pop down, pop back up, jab cross. Okay. And then for the last 30 seconds, we're gonna get back in our traditional stance and come back with my favorite, jab cross hook. Okay? Yeah. So first 30 seconds. Slip lead, slip rear. Next 30 seconds. Duck, jab cross. Duck, jab cross. Last 30 seconds, jab, cross, hook. Yeah. Let's make it pretty. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left, right. 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 Left, right, left, and right. All right, let's switch to that power stance. We got that duck, jab, cross. Here we go. Down, up, jab, cross. 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 One more. Jab, up, jab, cross. Let's go into that jab, cross, hook. Jab, cross, hook. Jab, cross, hook. Make sure those hooks are at 90 degrees. Jab, cross, hook. Jab, cross, hook. Jab, cross, hook. Jab, cross, hook. Give me one more. Jab, cross, hook. Awesome. We got slip lead and slip rear. Left, right. Left, right. Right. Left, right. Left, right. Left, right. Left, right. One more sequence. Left, right. Switch that power stance. Down and back up with the jab cross. Down, up, 1, 2. 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 Awesome. Go back in that traditional stance. Let's get that jab cross hook. 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 Give me one more. Jab cross hook. Nice. Awesome. All right, I'm gonna grab some weights. You go ahead and grab some weights as well. So we're gonna work on our core activities. Awesome. So only gonna need one. We're gonna work on those trunk twists and those good mornings. Now, we've talked about the good mornings and the modified versions of them. So I want to make sure we reiterate that for those that might not have heard of the previous sessions and those that might have forgotten. With the good mornings, you have the option of taking the weight behind your head, holding like so. I'd much rather you hold it as opposed to having it resting anywhere on the back of your head or your neck for fear of injury. So if this is too uncomfortable, you always can go without a weight. But if you are holding the weight, you are holding it, not resting it anywhere on your back for fear of injury. First 30 seconds, we got those good mornings. Down, back up, down, and back up. Why are we doing these? Great question. Many times when you work the back, when you work your core, you forget to work the back. And people have very strong cores and very weak backs, and that can lead to injury. Same with the back. You work your back too much, you're not enough core, or vice versa. You run the risk of injuring the weaker of the two, whether it be your core or your back. So we do both. Now, for the core activity, we're going to swing it left and swing it right. Swing it left and swing it right. Okay, we'll just go alternate between those two this morning for the first round of core. We got good mornings and we got trunk twists. All right, grab your tool. Ready for those good mornings? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You got 15 seconds. One more. Nice job. Let's twist it left and twist it right. One more. On this one. Let's get ready for that second round of good mornings. Also with the good mornings, weight or no weight. We're taking our time with this. Yep. Let's go back to those trunk twists, round of 2. Last round of good mornings. Let's make it pretty. Last one. Nice. Get those trunk twists in. Nice effort. Nice effort. Okay. So now we're going to work the arms. What I want to work on was triceps today. Okay. We don't do as much from the triceps as I think we should. I'm a big fan of working with my clients on biceps and shoulders. So I love, bicep curls, overhead press, anything like that. And I need to do a better job of focusing in on the triceps. So what we're going to do is we're going to work on what's called a tricep kickback. Okay, I think we've done it a couple times before, so we'll do it again. Tricep kickback. It's something that's in that medium to light area. Definitely don't want to go heavy on this. Turn them on to the side. 45-degree angle. Weights will be stopping at the knee. A lot of times people like to go past the knee. It's kind of a personal thing for me. I like to stop right at the knee when you're doing these. So you're going to kick it all the way back, like so, and then stop right at that knee. Kicking back and bringing it up to the knee. All right. So we got those, right? Then what we're going to do is we're going to switch it up. And we're going to stay with the tricep, but we're going to isolate, okay? So the left arm is going to stay still. With the right arm, bring it right back here. Notice the weight is behind my head. Bring it up and back. So a couple things with this. If you grab the weight where if you've attempted that and you feel like your arm is too weak to hold the weight by itself, drop the other weight so that you can help stabilize this arm while you're doing this. Okay? Totally optional. If you feel as though you can handle it with the weight down here, that's fine. Because then you're going to go to the other side. Come back the other way. That's our move. We got tricep kickbacks And then we got tricep, we're called tricep extensions. We got tricep extensions. You're gonna single arm tricep extension. All right, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'll keep these on the side view so we can see from this side. Well, imagine skiing, go to the end of that kind of thing, and you're pushing off. In seconds. Try to see if you can, if you got a mirror, try to see if you can make that weight disappear behind your head. That's when you know you're really getting in there on that tricep and trapezium. Other side. Those are my overachievers and are holding that weight. You probably noticed by now, you're also getting a workout on that arm that's just sitting there, hanging around. It ain't doing nothing, that's for sure. Awesome. Let's go back to those tricep kickbacks. The other side. 10 seconds. Okay. Back on those tricep extensions, starting with the right arm. In seconds. Okay. Other side. Okay. It's time to get back in that boxing round. Time to get back in that boxing ring. So I told you we're going to work those legs. We did a little bit of it when we had those squats, jab cross. We're going to go back and add some kicks here, okay? So, you know, I like to build up a combination on that first round of the double. So it's going to be a jab cross, rear kick. Jab cross, rear kick. All right? Then we're going to go jab, cross, hook, switch our stance, lead kick. All right. Now, that second one might take a little bit of time, so let's spend time playing with it. We're really kind of going against the grain of what you would typically do in a workout. Usually you would go jab, cross, hook, and go with that rear kick because you hit them with the left. Now you're coming back with the right. But we're kind of switching things up, mind and body wise. Jab, cross, rear kick for the first 30 seconds, second 30 seconds, jab, cross, hook, switch that stance, lead kick, and then reset. And then for the last 30 seconds, we're gonna go jab, cross, rear, jab, cross, hook, lead. So we're gonna put both of those things back to back. All right, and as you could probably notice, I was even confused when I did that. So we'll take our time for the first 90 seconds. We'll have some fun with it for the last 90 seconds. Jab, cross, rear kick. Here we go. Jab, cross, rear. 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 Cross, rear. Okay, now, jab, cross, hook, lead kick. Don't forget to switch that stance. Let's take our time. Jab, cross, hook, switch stance, lead, reset. Jab, cross, hook, switch stance, lead, reset. Jab, cross, hook, switch, kick, reset. One more. Jab, cross, hook, switch stance, lead, reset. Let's put it all together. Follow me. Jab, cross, rear kick. Jab, cross, hook, switch stance, lead. Jab, cross, rear. Jab, cross, hook, switch, lead. Give me one more. Jab, cross, rear. Jab, cross, hook, switch, lead. Let's just do jab, cross with the rear kick. Yep. Jab, cross, rear. 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 Okay, now jab, cross, lead with the jab, cross, hook with the lead. Jab, cross, hook, switch stance, lead. I'm confusing myself this morning. Jab, cross, hook, switch stance, lead. Jab, cross, hook, switch, lead. Jab, cross, hook, switch, lead. All right, got it all together. Let's go. Jab, cross, rear. Jab, cross, hook, switch, lead. Jab, cross, rear. Jab, cross, hook, switch, lead. Jab, cross, rear. Jab, cross, hook, switch, lead. One more. Jab, cross, rear. Jab, cross, hook, switch stance, lead. Nice one. Nice one. Nice. Okay, we're done. We're done. We're done. We're done. Oh boy. Not sure why the bell wants to go off, but we're gonna turn that off there. Okay, there we go. It was taking its time. It didn't want to play nicely. Okay. Awesome. So you know what happens now. This is a rumble round, you versus you. We got speed versus power. Pretty straightforward this morning. We're gonna keep that speed going for 30 seconds. You got power shots here. Make sure that you're putting some real power into those hooks, all right? Make sure they're 90 degrees. Make sure you're actually feeling them. I'll go out and grab some coffee. You'll get 30 seconds of you versus you. We'll come back this time. What I want you guys to focus on the last 90 seconds is trying to match the intensity that you had on the first 90 seconds, okay? Normally what I'll say is, all right, let's keep it at 50%, let's take it easy. You guys have all been doing this for a while, and I want everybody to try to challenge themselves a little bit. As always, you listen to your body first, you listen to me second. Okay, so if your body's telling you, I need to take it down, that's the guy that's the guy that it supersedes me. All right, so 30 seconds up. Jab cross. 30 seconds up. Big hooks. 30 seconds of you versus you. We come back for speed. We come back for power. We come back for the rumble round. I'm done talking. Let's do it. So here's where you have to be good judges of your own bodies. If you're going out really hard and really fast here, remember, the guy in the white hat just told you that we're not going to try to ratchet it down when we come back here. So you want to try to keep that same intensity. Judge accordingly. Okay, now we got those power shots. Big 3, big 4. Less than 10. Awesome. Go get it. Go get it. Go get it. Nobody's giving you anything this morning. The great thing about these workouts are you've shown up for yourself. So you're here. This is your 30 seconds to show off how bad of a boxer you are. You know, don't make this into something that you're just kind of taking your time with. You got 10 seconds. Make sure we're switching things up. Make sure you're actually throwing some punches and we're not looking like we're punching in third grade. One more second, and we're back. Now, the challenging part. If you're a little out of breath, if you can push yourself a little bit, awesome. If you feel as though you need to bring it back a little bit, that's okay too. You got 15 seconds. Speed here. This is speed. Fast hands. Fast hands. 5 seconds. All right, let's get those power shots in. Big 3, big 4. Keep them at 90 degrees. All right, here we go. Last 30 seconds, like we talked about before, showing up for yourself. This is an opportunity to show off what kind of power moves you are. This is an opportunity to really test your endurance now, okay? So if you didn't make it the full 30 seconds by throwing punches, see if you can make it a little bit longer than you did the last one. 10 seconds, 10 seconds. Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. 5, 4, 3, got them on the ropes. 2, 1. And that's the bell. And this time the bell wanted to stop when it was supposed to. It's supposed to go with an extra 10 minutes. It's scaring the bejeebies out of me. Great job. Great job. Great job. Okay. So we're gonna change things up ever so slightly. For these, what I want us to do is I want to go with a good morning, but this time I really want to go out of the way. Okay, and the reason being is because of this activity that comes behind that. All right. So all we're gonna do, put those hands behind the head. Go down, go back up. We're feeling it in the pelvic bone. We're feeling it in the pelvic bone with feet. We're feeling it in the lower back. We're taking our time going down and going back up. And then we've got those, whatever these are called. I'm pretty certain I call them something different every week. So this week they will be nameless. They will be whatever you want to call them, right? So we've got good mornings and we got whatever those are called. Yeah, for the last 30 seconds. And we're going to switch between those two activities to finish the wrap of our class, okay? This is it. This is how you're going to finish your class with a little bit of stretching at the end. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good morning. Fifteen seconds. All right, let's get a round of whatever these are. Trying to bring that knee all the way up. Because of some of the extra leg activity we've done, you might feel a little bit of soreness back on the leg or thighs. Okay. That knee straight up. All right, good for that second round. Good morning there. You got 15 seconds. One more. Those knee clappers. Yeah, I couldn't resist. I couldn't resist. I'm pretty certain I've called it that once or twice. I'm open to names, by the way. You want to call them those things I absolutely hate? You know, throw that in the chat. Really don't call them that. Please don't call them that. But if you want to, you might. All right, last minute. I'm done with the jokes. Come on, let's take that last round. Good morning, then. 15 seconds. Last 30 seconds of those things you absolutely love. Now that I'd love to see in the chat. 15 seconds. And just make sure we're not bringing the back to the knee. We're bringing the knee to the back. Nice job. Great job. We got 2 rounds in. We got our core. We got our boxing. We got our arms. We got our legs. We got the whole kit and caboodle. Let's go ahead and stretch the upper body out. Take the right arm. Bring it over. Bring it behind it. Left arm. Bring it behind it. And finishing up with our left arm and right arm up. Giving yourself a round of applause. Congratulating yourself for showing up. All right? That's it. That's all. My name is Jason. You know what this is, Body Parts Fitness. Now turn it over to lovely Ms. Jones and Dr. Bradley. Good morning.